Well, good evening guys, good evening. Something a little different today. We're having a little evening sesh on the river for bass. Now this is my go-to mark if I want a bit of fun on the lures off the shore. There's a 13.1 meter Newport tide. High water's about 12:30, no, 9:30, sorry. And yeah, as you can see, the seawater is meeting the fresh water, causes a little bit of disturbance. And you do see the fish. Give it another 20 minutes now, maybe you might see the fish moving up over. What I'm using is a rockfish 1 to 7 gram and just a cheapy little Shimano FX 2000 reel with a £15 braid and £6 fluorocarb. You might think my choice of lure is strange for in here, but usually the white sidewinders, rhubarb and custard, are hot property here, or a small white lure. I have had fish on 20 grammers, but your fish here are usually 3 to 6 pound. I've never had nothing smaller than about 2 pound. There's still a bit of weed coming down at the moment, affecting this action. Need to get a bit deeper water. Yeah, it is so much fun. There is a snag there, so I gotta. Yeah, I felt it, man. I gotta bring him through that pretty quick. But usually on that lure weir there, that's the one. The issue I got at the moment, if I hit into fish, I've got to go down there or up there. I've only got a light rod. Right, do I give a couple of casts with all different lures? Because what I've noticed over the years, when it's on the feed, you probably got about 30 minutes and then it knocks off. It knocks on as quick as it knocks off, but it is good fun. I don't know where you can see, it's fish moving up through. This is the first fish I've seen, and there's loads holding on the edge. So I'll leave the camera on now, and hopefully we'll see. Keep an eye out down in here as well, just in case they do hold by here and they come up over. Usually a really slow retrieve along the bottom. I don't know whether you can see that with the glare, but there's a little channel in the middle like that one there, and they come up through right in the middle. See our lure working. It's lovely. Still picking up a bit of weed. should probably go with the weedless. I will try the weedless in a minute. I got some lovely blue. But the fish are here. Let's just hope they want to feed. What I am going to do in the summer when it gets a bit warmer is come down here on a paddleboard, so you can get on up to there, come down on the paddleboard, and the tide pushing up and the water, fresh water pushing down, will give you a lovely happy medium drift. It's my first year. This year completely changed all my reels over to braid. All my multipliers, all my fixed spools, I've changed all to braid. I used to use it down south, but I was never really confident enough to use it. Never really confident enough to use it. Just always give me hassle, tangles and this one is a bit heavier now, so we might get down a bit deeper. What we'll do, guys, we'll have a couple more casts on this weir by here, but that is about 5 minutes off, so I want to show you that as well, just in case you see all the fish holding in the weir. But this is prime by here now. I'll give these little lures their chance before trying something a little bit bigger. Yeah, right. We'll get up here. We'll get up on our lure, up on our rack. We'll get up on that weir now. So these are what I'm going to try. They are usually what works. The rhubarb and custard is usually a good as well, but all else fail, the plug, the smelt, the diving smelt. What I usually do with that is flick him over, let him come down the weir and let him trot down and work him. But we'll have a look now. We'll see what this water is doing. It's mad, all them bubbles here. I was here once. I used to live not too far from here and I spent a lot of time here, so I know when the fish were feeding and when they were coming through on more sized tides, and you'd see just hundreds of fish just holding there ready to pass up and spawn. It was unbelievable. It was like selling off David Attenborough, and at the time I think GoPros were just the thing. How I wish I had one of them at the time. But you can hear now the water levels coming up. and it comes up pretty quick now, and it ripples. I'll keep the camera on because this is awesome by here. Here we go. Here it goes, starting over the other side, look. I hope you can see it. And this is now where the fish will move up through the middle. Let's get a soft cut. Maybe a bit heavy for this rod, but we'll see. Maybe a bit heavy. Picking up all the weed. Still a bit shallow, see? Swans are on their way up now, and they feed on all the algae on the edge of the weir. Yeah. What I do, I go through all the lures, give him a chance. If nothing to happen, I go with a small plug and put it through. channels of for swans have stopped me see if any fish are moving. I just turned the camera off. The fish are moving through. There was hundreds of them. Well, say hundreds. 20, 30 of them moving through then. So definitely here. And this is the Bristol Channel flooding the River Ebbw. Look how quick the water is rising. When we first got here 40 minutes ago, see that they're all moving over the other side now, look. Got here 40 minutes ago, that was like 2 meters, easy 2 meters. I have had a lovely mullet doing this here. Took a 6-inch blue lure. In a mad, the fresh water is still more stronger than the tide pushing it up. The fly is deadly down here. The boys have just turned up on the fly now, see, on our weir. They'll, if they're here, it is difficult. They said they've been all the way down the bottom and they haven't had a sniff. So if they are struggling, we're just going to do a super slow retrieve. And let them know on your nice bright white gravity stick. Yeah, that weir up here is the Holy Grey. Where are you going? You going? No. Slow the retrieve right the way down now. I think if someone's going to go in, it's going to be on that fly now. Lovely evening on a bank, mind. No, I mean, I'm questioning now if the lures are too big, but I've used bigger ones. I might try one of them. Try blue. Never know. The fly is lethal in the night, mind. On the night tide. They use a luminous back on like a little buzzer type style fly. I did bring some with me, but they probably fallen out somewhere. Yeah, that's it. I mean, unless the fish are moving, the clarity is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Usually it's brown with the channel water pushing up through. It's just unbelievable. I've got to try it. So Rapala smelt. Problem is, I like to use this in the rapids. Now the tide line is all the way up there. I'm not sure if I'm going to get any purchase on it. There's got to be something out there to take a bit of weight on there, mate. Yes, this is going to be a game changer now. You watch. Oh yeah, that is a game changer. That'll be the lure. That is going to be the one. Sean. Oh, lovely. Lovely. So that lure did it, guys. That lure did it. That was, you've seen that slowest retrieve on that plug. I said that'll be the one, didn't I? Great fun on these little rods, fair play. So that's my second sea trout I've had from down here. And it's so nice to get it on the lure. Just give me a bass now. Oh, do I let him sink a bit? That's what I've done with it. Yeah, I think we missed the bass, guys. I'm gonna have to slowly make my way back shortly. Before it gets too deep to cross. But you know what it's like. You've had that fish. It's one more cast. One more cast. A sea trout. Lovely. The one I had before was a lot bigger than that. But now I've taken the swivel off. It's not tangling so much now, so I might be able to work this a bit better now. Come on, fishies. It's perfect now. So now we're off high water. I didn't need to go so quick. Yeah, give it 10 minutes, guys. Otherwise I'm gonna have no f***ing light, yeah. Take your rubbish home, guys, remember. Oh, I don't want to go home now. One more cast, one more cast. One more cast. Treble, who's he caught to? Yeah. Wildlife, just beautiful to hear. Right guys, that's me done. I hope you enjoyed this little 2 hours on the river. I'm going to try and do a lot more of this as we go through the spring and the summer. Don't forget to give the channel a like and subscribe, and I would love to come down here on a sib or a kayak boat or a paddle board. You would never think this is just around the corner of the Bristol Channel. Fresh water spinning, lovely sea trout. Ciao for now, guys. I will see you soon. Hopefully in North Wales next weekend, if the weather allows. We go into Aberfon. Is it Aberfon? Aberathon? Aberfon? I don't know. Up by Trifo to see if we can get some taupe. So that's me done. I gotta get out now before we lose the light. Mission accomplished. We caught a fish. So I'm going home. Ta-ra, guys.